You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
But and then you know you're doing something right because they're like, "Oh my God, fuck your children!" And then you know, all right, I hit that spot again.
The second a girl says "fuck your children," I come all over. I can't help it.
What's up?
Oh, stop that.
This is Why You Suck in Bed. I'm Dr. Stacy. I'm here in the cave that is TP's abode, and we are having internet problems again. So I apologize at the start of the show because I don't want to apologize throughout the show.
Can anyone even listen to the show? Like, can they download it?
Is
there even
well,
is there anyone out there right now?
Right now, we I'm not going to get into details, but there is a problem with a certain service that we need to provide in order for you to listen to our podcast, and there is an asshole at the other end of that service.
Is it one asshole or is it a group of assholes?
It's a company of assholes. And I've been dealing with them for approximately over, I think, a month or two. And all I keep saying is, but I want to give you my money. And they're like, no. So you might have a delay in listening to this. But TP and I are going to try and resolve it after the show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's cryptic, but fucking John brought it up, so I had to address it. Thanks, John.
I just wanted to know if we had any I mean, usually we probably have about 12, and now we probably have nobody
0.
except for us.
We're just talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's ever going to hear
That's
this.
fine.
So we've recovered from the
Hurricane Callie?
Yes, thank you. I didn't know how to express that. And we are here, of course, TP and I, John, who, of course, is already talking, and
I can't help myself.
Henry the Ninth.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you.
And Molly is still in fucking Israel. So
When do we accept the fact that she's dead? She's most certainly dead.
she's keeping connected with us, though.
Well, we haven't bombed Syria yet,
Right.
so she may still be
she
alive.
may get out alive.
Might still be a hostage at this point.
Right, she's still alive.
We can still hold out hope.
Once
for a
we
little
drop
while.
bombs, that's it.
Well, you did show me a picture of her looking kind of intimidated, holding a bouquet of flowers. Are you sure that wasn't a hostage pick?
With her legs open, inviting men and penises in. That wasn't a cave in Afghanistan. That was Molly.
Yes, that was a fucking I think she's I do. I think she's being
She's getting plopped all over the place.
raped. But she does like Israeli dick. She made that very clear. So maybe she's cool. She's cool with it.
I just hope she comes back with some data.
She's gonna have a lot of data on her
Better have
hands.
some graphs and charts.
Yes.
And shit. I want to see a whole
A
presentation.
lot of penis data. Okay, so we have the beautiful, the talented,
The vivacious.
the hilarious, the owner of TwistedToys.net, Paige.
I fucking missed you guys.
Oh,
So much.
we drank all your alcohol.
That's okay. I'll go get more. It's no problem.
So welcome back.
Thank you. How is everybody? How was everybody's summer?
Oh, well, I'm going to direct that question to Henry. How was your summer?
It was good. I actually just was going to say that I jumped off the wagon again because you were here.
Yes.
Yeah.
He spent a few
I'm
months
pleased.
in the rehab. And we didn't hear from him for a while.
He disappeared.
I learned a lot about myself.
You
though.
told me
That's
you were
an
going to a
important thing.
day spa.
It did have a pool. It had a jacuzzi.
You lying son of a bitch.
The thing that I learned, though, and this is important, is that I shouldn't drink
And do
do cocaine.
Oh, yes.
And
life
butt chug.
lessons.
It was really about, it was a learning process. It was about learning about myself. And I learned that I shouldn't drink and take pills and snort cocaine at the same time.
He was also doing butt ecstasy. I don't know.
That's just so much regret.
That's the new thing on the streets.
Butt chugging.
Butt pills.
It's butt pills.
Butt pills.
You shove it right up your ass, almost like.
Isn't that called a suppository? They have suppository ecstasy now. I'm not up on this.
Why not?
It's
These
the
kids
size,
today.
It's the size of a
Grapefruit.
Yes.
Ooh,
That's.
damn.
I was going to say pine cone, but if your asshole can
Pine
fit
cone.
a grapefruit in it,
Ridged.
Interesting that you went with the pine cone.
yeah,
There.
like ribbed for
Yeah,
her pleasure.
says a lot.
Smile
Says a
just
lot
dropped right
about
off his
it.
face when you said that.
We were talking
Awesome.
about barbed cat penises.
That's
before,
true.
so-
Yes.
Balls the size of grapefruit.
But I figured that since people are starting to put drugs in their asses now, it was a good time to get out.
You chose
know?
wisely. That was a smart move.
Before I have to start putting stuff in my ass, I'm going to stop doing drugs.
the
That
next
was
thing you
my
know, you're a
idea.
drug mule.
Right.
It's a slippery slope from
Well,
there.
you know, really, I knew you were headed to a really dark area in your life when you took over that restaurant.
Wasn't
I
good.
heard
It
about
wasn't
that.
good.
That was a really, and she showed up with like the van.
Wasn't it called?
Like, there's a lot of weird stuff going on.
What's
with
it
you.
called? Twig or vine or
Stem.
Stem.
Thank you very much.
No, we were
Sorry.
going to laugh at you. So,
With
All of a sudden, it turned into like the early 70s. And I had a big van and
everything smelled like tuna fish.
cocaine, and there was a carpet. There was carpeting everywhere.
everywhere. He didn't trim his pubes.
His entourage got really hippie. Bunch of tree huggers following him around, throwing
man.
like leaves in the air in front of him.
How about those moccasins you were sporting every day?
Oh,
Listen,
God.
that's what happens.
Tuna fish.
Drugs are not good. That's why.
Were you wearing cutoff jeans?
With tassels.
Ooh.
I'm not going to say I didn't consider it. I didn't actually put them on. But
They were under your robe.
You could have
don't
worked
lie.
it.
Well, he had to buy new clothes. He lost so much weight from the drugs.
You were one of those never nudes.
Never knew.
I don't even know what
That's
that
right.
means.
With the
But-
cut- Always leave a
with the
note.
cutoff with the cutoff jeans.
Never nude.
So yeah, but we're glad to have Henry back. So thank you for asking about our summer.
I
but
was
really
concerned.
his.
I'm glad the day spa worked out.
It did. Look at my skin.
I know. You're glowing.
complexion is beautiful.
A
Glowing.
lot of semen on that skin.
They say it's the same
Yeah.
ingredients, so.
That's how we got out of debt.
Semen.
Oh.
It's the only way out.
Good for you.
Yeah.
He saved his butthole, but his face took a pounding.
Well, it's either that or give blood, so, whatever.
Right.
It's fine.
Whatevs. At least someone got off. All right. And yeah, so everyone else, I think we had like a pretty interesting summer just podcasting and doing our thing. I'm still dating Superman and his myriad of plants.
We like his plans.
His plants. And John is spending a lot of time on video games
I am
with his children.
from GameFly.
That's nice.
And he is dating two ladies.
Oh.
Two.
Doing a little juggling,
I need to get up to speed on what's going on.
but they still don't know about each other. I'm still pulling the juggle.
Let's talk about that because that is an interesting.
It's not easy.
I've done that. It's not easy.
Not
Can I ask
easy.
you something? You ever pull double duty in the same day?
I actually, yes, the last weekend.
Did you?
Yes, I did a morning and then an afternoon.
I salute you. Nicely done.
It was some finagling. See, I'm a planner. I'm like really OCD, and I need to have everything planned out. So I planned a good enough gap of time that I can go home, change real
Did
quick.
you take a shower? That's
yes,
the question.
yes.
Of course,
you gotta
you have to.
scrub your balls real good.
Have to.
and then go to second
Smart
Pound
man.
Town.
So is there like different tabs in your file of facts for like different girls? Like from 2 to 5, there's X and there's 5 to 9,
All right.
there's Y, and
You ready? You want it to work? I'm going to give the fans a huge piece of advice. You want it to work with 2 chicks, you have to have 2 phones. That's what makes it work. 2 different phones.
Because you don't want a chick seeing another chick calling you.
You don't want anything from the one that... Because girls go through your phone. Always.
I've never done it.
Bullshit.
No!
Every girl
Yes.
goes through their man's phone.
I
at some
swear to God,
point.
I haven't
Me
either.
too, I swear to
That's
God.
why I looked at her, because I haven't
Never.
either.
Maybe
No,
you're the
really.
only 2 sane... When I'm telling
Well,
you...
are you admitting I'm sane?
No.
No.
Back up!
Because I don't know that I believe you.
That's a leap.
No, I swear to God.
I believe her.
I wouldn't do
do
it. Because then I feel like the trust is broken.
It is.
A, the trust is broken, and if you're looking, you are eventually. If you look,
You're gonna
deep
find
enough,
something.
You're going to find something.
Of
that
course
upsets
you are.
So just don't look. If you don't want any problems, don't look in the phone.
That's true, and then
I-
it makes it okay for them to look through your phone.
Right.
You know,
It
and
starts a
it's-
whole fucking
yeah.
Look.
swirl of shit.
Let me just tell a brief story.
And they're stealing your drugs. It's all hell.
bitches. But
What?
Oh, I thought that was someone's phone. I was about to flip this fucking table.
That-
Turn your phones off!
That's the ringer on one of the phones I don't have with me right now.
That just freaked you the fuck out.
See, did you see my face?
Your arm flexed.
Holy shit. I started like shaking. I was like, fuck, I have the wrong phone on me.
Pupils dilated.
The key move to make the whole thing work is that you have to forward one phone to the other phone so that you don't miss any calls, and you can see when your number is coming up on your own phone.
Oh shit, I should.
You know that's the move.
I've never
Take
dated
lessons
anybody
from
that
the master.
You gotta link
that
them together.
advanced.
That's a fucking good idea.
That's why we date dumb men
Exactly.
who like plants. Because they don't know.
They don't
Who
plan
likes
that kind of shit.
But this is my story. I went through a period of time where I didn't trust a guy I was dating. And I told this story in the show in the Cali
Was
years.
it me because I got a phone number from someone?
No, listen, we broke up for many reasons, but that was one of them. Your penis being run of the mill was
I'm
one
gonna
of the
fucking
Wow.
I'm gonna pull out my barbed penis right now.
I like to fuck stupid people.
Yeah.
My pine cone dick.
So,
Selling it.
one day he came home from work and he worked in a group home facility with mentally challenged people.
I remember
And-
this.
Was it Matt Damon? Not Matt Damon.
Matt Dillon?
Matt Dillon?
Yes. You remember this story.
Did he have
Yes,
a
I
cheesy
do.
mustache?
And
Yes.
cat teeth.
I love these retards.
So don't touch his ears.
So we lived together. He came home and he empties his pockets out like men do and leave it everywhere. And he left it on the dining room table. And next morning I got up and I was getting ready for work and I looked just like, I don't know, it caught my eye. There was a business card on it and the name was Jennifer something. And it was, chocolates by Jennifer.
Ew.
And and it was a chocolate business, and it had the phone number. Now, this wasn't snooping, okay? But I'm telling you that this is why I don't snoop.
No, when you
So-
went through my pockets to find that phone
Oh,
number,
and I
that
was doing your
snooping.
fucking laundry
That was
because you're a
snooping.
lazy asshole, and
That
I was
was
emptying
snooping.
your pockets.
That was
But
snooping.
anyway,
Wow.
so
Everybody should do their own laundry.
right, yes. So okay, so I get this thing, and I go to work, and the entire day I'm like, who the fuck is Jennifer? Chocolates by Jennifer. Who the
Eat my
fuck?
chocolate-soaked pussy.
I was pissed, and I held on to this for
She's definitely a whore. Chocolates
Yeah.
by Jennifer.
Oh.
Seriously?
And they didn't have the
Really
internet
dug
back
deep
then.
for that name.
Wait for it.
They didn't have the internets that you could have looked something like that
I
up?
did. I did a lot. I did a lot of research, and
It was
I
a
couldn't.
boutique business.
I didn't. There was no website. Seriously, I was like
Was it
beside
a .net?
myself.
I'm turned on by this Chocolates by Jennifer.
Was there a Z in chocolate?
Is that your,
Chocolates.
.net. Listen to me talking shit. I have no room to say anything. Anyways, continue your story.
So whatever. She didn't have a website on the card. So I'm like, fuck
That's
this.
going to be. I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's going to
Oh,
be.
you're sorry to interrupt?
That's going to be Henry's next endeavor. Chocolate covered stem.
Day spa.
Get your stem.
Yummy. Chocolate covered stem. All right. Can I finish my story? This is supposed to be a brief story. It's
You
not
can,
even
you can say a little bit more, and then we'll interrupt you.
honestly like not even that
You don't mean to
interesting, and I hate that you make me build it up because
Okay.
you keep interrupting me.
Talk a little bit more until we think of something.
Two more sentences you get.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, anyway, my friends
Cute.
and I were
Go.
talking about it, and they're like, you really need to confront him about this. And I made this whole fucking thing about who's Jennifer. Yeah. And I'm obsessing, and I'm like, he's fucking someone. Bleh. And I waited, and for days I looked, and the fucking card remained on the table. I'm like, it's in my fucking face. Like, he doesn't, like, he just enraged.
Please tell me that he was trying to get chocolates for you, and you bugged out.
Better.
Okay.
So one day, very nervously, I approach him. I'm very nervous, like that pit in your stomach nervous. And I confront him, and I said,
"You're crazy."
"Why? Let her finish." You're gonna hate me after this.
I already do. You don't even have to finish.
And I said, "I need to know who Jennifer is." And I hold up the card, and he goes, "What are you talking about?" I go, I went, "Who the fuck is Chocolates by Jennifer?" And I'm like, "Who is this? You need to tell me."
My
And
sister, bitch.
he goes, "Are you fucking kidding me
Who
right now?"
is MOM on your phone?
He goes, "Jennifer is a resident at the group home. And to make her feel
Yes.
important, her parents made her business card.
Oh my god.
Because she likes to make chocolates for fun."
And by chocolates, they mean duties. Like whenever she makes a duty, they give her
She hands out a card.
No, he could have been lying.
whoever wipes her butt gets a card.
Thank you for shopping at Chocolates by Jennifer.
Next time, try the nutty.
Oh, you love my nuts.
No, you were jealous of a mentally handicapped girl for like a week. Oh my god.
So,
Oh,
no, he
shit.
could have been lying, but he wasn't because he's like, "You want to call it?" It goes to the group home.
Have you
and
seen
I
my
looked at the
girlfriend?
number, and it was the group home.
Oh, mother.
And so immediately I called my girlfriends, and they said exactly what you did.
Meanwhile-
you've been jealous of a retarded girl.
Meanwhile, you reported her to the Better Business Bureau.
Have you seen my chocolate bar?
Oh, my God.
So that is why I don't check phones.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned the hard way.
Seriously. I got nothing to say to that.
How do you guys feel about this new update to the Apple with the iPhone with the fingerprint recognition?
I haven't done it yet. Is it worth it?
I think it's brilliant. I think that actually will keep people's secrets safe.
It recognizes your fingerprints?
Yeah.
No shit.
And
Dude,
the new
I'm-
software, the iOS 7 software, now you can like just very easily block people from even contacting you, which I love.
Nice.
Yeah, so stalkers.
I didn't even know
beware.
it was an option. I could definitely use that.
getting that shit.
We're all like, sweet. So, I don't even know where we were going before this.
I think we were just introducing everyone. And
What? Where were we?
And we
It's a nonstop journey.
that was a good half hour.
It's not about the destination.
we just like talking about ourselves.
You want me to go get more alcohol?
That's what I was just. Are we out of alcohol?
We are officially out.
That's the biggest problem.
This
Well,
is
because you shit
definitely
the
an
bed.
issue.
You and your fucking
Don't start.
recovery bullshit.
You're sending the recovering guy to get alcohol. Good idea.
The last time when
redeem
we were
himself.
taping with
Miss Doctor.
when we were taping with Callie, he was slugging wine. So this isn't like a new development.
See, I didn't notice
see, I
because
felt
I was
special.
too busy listening to the slugging going on next to me.
By Callie.
Glug, 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 glug.
And then the very sloppy eating Rolos into the microphone.
Please
Which
tell
I
me.
know Jeff wanted to kill himself.
Please tell me we're never going to do that again. Please.
The Rolos or the
tell me.
Cali?
The whole thing.
The whole enchilada.
Because the Rolos were all right.
You got up and left in disgust.
I did.
He just got up and left. And he came back, which is good for you. But he left.
After doing a lot of meth.
Yeah, I wanted a little more wine, so I came back. But
A little more PCP.
I was parched.
It was rough. All right. So anyway, TP, you have anything to share?
My ejaculate is gluten free.
is that new?
You're gluten free?
It wasn't gluten free before.
Oh, I just,
He told me it was.
I don't know.
I know you've lost weight since the last time I saw you, so
That's why.
No
that makes
shit.
so
Wait,
much
are you
sense.
gluten free?
No, my ejaculate
No,
is.
ejaculate.
That's it.
Just his ejaculate.
How'd you do that?
He's keeping
I don't
it-
know. I'm just letting you know this and everybody else.
Are you saying that because you want me to swallow
Listener
it?
way.
Because I'm gluten free?
Wait.
That's I wasn't sure where he was going with that.
I know.
You tested your semen? How many parts per million?
I don't. I have.
How
the
much
stats
gluten is in there? Is
my
it
back
below
room.
20?
I-
Because that's the
I
cutoff.
could look it up, but I'm just.
If it's like
It's
18.
just a fun fact I'm passing around.
Okay.
You know, don't throw around fun facts. Like, you need to be able to
Back that shit up
Yeah,
with Cosmo
you need- yeah.
fucking research.
Like,
I don't
stop.
think you even tested your semen.
I
I
also
think you're
have
just
6
saying
toes on my left foot. If you want to see,
Nice.
Did you just say my left foot?
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
and I have 6 toes on it.
Do you seriously?
I got a witness.
Wait, what is going on right
The
now?
witness is just laughing. This is not.
Can you take off your foot? Can you
listeners-
take off your boot, please?
Just so you know, listeners, the fan that is now dating TP,
The fan. Bum, bum, bum.
Capital T, capital F.
our only fan,
We're capping the fan
Only
part.
person will hear this episode.
who will soon not
Yeah.
be a fan.
She's listening. She's hearing it because she's here live. That's
She's
the
like,
only
I was a
She's here
fan.
live, audience member, and she's like, I don't know what sexy voodoo you're doing on each other right now, but every time TP says something, he looks over to her and she goes, and looks at him lovingly.
That's right.
Meanwhile, she's trying to ignore us and study.
But she can't. She can't. You can't ignore us.
That little girl on the couch right there was responsible for me being doubled over in laughter for
right.
at least
Yes.
20 full minutes.
This little woman sent us the most amazing email of all time. Let's reenact that, shall we? So, what do you think Frank's wife sounds like?
Paging Frank's wife. Frank! What is he going to tell his mother? What am I supposed to tell
That's
my
not
mom?
possible. That's your fucking grandchild, Frank.
Can Can we relive it? It was so good. So good.
I want to relive it. And also, have you seen the video of Frank? Because it's out there.
Fuck, no.
He's a black
No
man.
one told me. No, that I knew. We talked about that.
The video, he is being interviewed in front of a statue of Buddha.
Last revelation was that he's a Buddhist.
No one told me.
A black Buddhist. A black Buddhist fireman who was offended by pasta penises and vaginas.
There's always like an extra little tidbit about
That
this
is the
story. I love it.
only-
It's like not dead yet. Like they haven't
And-
quite drained it of information yet.
The shooter at the Naval Yard was a black Buddhist.
I did see that.
What do you think set him off?
The shooter at the
It
Naval
was-
Yard?
Pasta
Pasta
penis?
penis.
No, it was that his microwave was telling him things.
What was he
Stop living
microwaving?
in reality. We're talking about, we think there was a pasta penis involved. I mean, come on.
No, there was.
That was in his microwave.
So you're saying that Wiener was involved?
Yes. Wiener.
Wiener's always involved.
Well, apparently, vagina and wiener enrage these people.
No, I meant
like
the politician.
The sight of wiener. Oh, we're bringing
Paige,
that in there. Listen,
John wasn't there for the pasta episode, so he just feels left out.
He's a little
I do. I
upset.
feel left
Are you
out.
lashing out?
Yes.
No.
So
you said pasta penis, and I think of that
Wiener.
that fucking guy. What's
You remember
his first
Anthony
name?
Weiner.
Anthony
Oh,
Weiner.
yeah.
So what happened
That's what I
was
think.
when we looked at the selfie of his penis, we all agreed that the head of the penis looks just like a round ravioli.
It's true. I checked it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
He
true. You can
did a
believe it.
side-by-side comparison.
true.
Interesting.
It's phenomenally fascinating, and we have to thank John for that because
Do we-
he's very good at pasta identification.
I'm also very good at penis identification. Apparently,
Loves penis.
But
Loves
I need to
pasta.
see penis.
So, like, it's 6 penises in a
'em
lineup.
in a
You'd be able
lineup.
to, like, pick them out.
point them all out. And
It was that
Awesome.
one.
It
Send
was
them
that one, sir.
I'll
The one with
send
the
them.
ravioli
I like
head.
big
Number 3.
cocks and
Number 3.
cannot lie.
Send them right to their owners.
I like big cocks and I cannot lie.
All right.
I never said that.
So, anything else you guys want to talk about, or should I go? Because I have a lot of articles because Callie wouldn't let me cover any of them when we had her on last time.
I don't think we did anything the last 2 episodes at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
I can't even pinpoint what we spoke about.
She's every woman.
Amish.
We talked about.
Oh, there was an Amish bit.
Yeah.
And she hates the Jews.
Can I tell you guys about...
right. She started Jew bashing hardcore.
That was uncomfortable.
Who did?
That was really uncomfortable.
Drunk Callie.
Drunk.
Damn.
It was
I
super.
don't think you need to say drunk.
Right. It's one and the same.
It's bad.
That was awesome.
There's a lot of badness going on in those episodes. I felt very uncomfortable.
Can I tell you guys about what we did last weekend for Twisted Toys?
Please.
Yes.
All right, so we did this event, and it was out in Connecticut, and it was at a gay bar. And the reason I'm bringing this up to you guys is I want to see how you would react to the situation. So it was at a gay bar. It was a wet, tidy whitey's party.
Nice.
And they had a contest, 25 ripped gay men getting on stage, dousing themselves in warm water. They made sure everybody knew it was warm, and dancing their asses off on stage. And I got to be a judge.
Wow.
And I was so aroused that I had to leave with blue balls.
Wow.
Because I was at a gay bar.
All right, here's my feedback to you. Dream come true.
Right? Thank you. Like
But it
how
can't
would you
be-
guys
Oh my-
how would you feel in a situation
I
like
would
that?
go masturbate in the
It
car.
was insane.
You mean blue ovaries?
Well, yeah, of course.
Ovaries. Shut up.
My internal balls.
No, blue clitoris.
Blue labias.
Dude, that's hot.
It was amazing.
I like gays.
Blue twat.
Blue
But
twat.
I am literally one of like 5 females in a room of like 200 people.
Were they dancing on each other?
It was crazy. By like before
they
last call, there was no underwear left.
I was
Everything-
about to say, did they start
It
taking
was just
out,
wet dick
taking out
everywhere.
their
It
dick?
was crazy.
And you didn't call me?
Wow.
I thought you were still in your day spot.
Sorry.
Wait.
Oh my
I thought,
So was that part of the
You weren't
contest?
Did they just start throwing it in each other?
no, I didn't see any penetration.
Throwing
But
it
you know what?
in.
All bets are off at
Well,
that point.
I would imagine a group of gay guys, all attractive. You just start banging each other.
Yeah.
That's what
Like-
should happen, and that's what I would have liked to say because I get turned on by that.
I know you.
I'm very
and
big
Molly
into
both do.
the gay male sex.
See, that doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
But they have to be very attractive, or just any guys banging each other.
Well, if
Okay.
you want to roll back to the Brokeback Mountain situation, you guys thought that was hot as fuck.
If you want
See,
me
I
to be,
didn't.
do you want me to be really honest? No, I can't be going to say this.
Bring it.
You like the fatter guys, don't you?
the fatter gay men.
The fatter Jew-looking gay men.
I'm going to say something, and you tell me. Okay, bring out the gimp.
Yeah.
You like,
Okay.
wait, what? You like leather?
Paige,
Latex?
Paige has it. That scene was very sexy to me.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You're a dirty girl.
But what about it, though?
I love you more all the
It
time.
was just men fucking someone in the ass.
So, one man...
But it was like...
Whoa. The rape?
It was rough.
The
It was
rape.
really rough.
That's why you like Brokeback, because he just spit on his
Yeah.
hand, threw it right in there.
I like men overtaking.
But it
men.
was still semi-romantic, though.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
you
There
don't
was
think
no
so?
romance.
I feel like there was still an air of romance about
The
that.
only thing romantic was the setting. It was beautiful.
Because it was in the mountains.
Yeah.
And there
That
was
was just
shade
like-
and
Beans.
air, beans.
Did you watch Oz?
Yes.
You
Yeah,
probably
sure you did.
fucking
I got
masturbated to that.
Creamed everywhere.
I'm sure.
Oh, my
Really?
God.
Yeah. Now, orange is the new black. No creaming.
Yeah.
And that's why I
Me
liked
too.
you.
The L word. No creaming.
I remember liking that about you because you liked getting tossed around.
Well, this is the reason.
No, hold on. No, some girls don't like getting tossed around and don't like the rough parts of it.
That's the best part.
It's true.
Now, these girls in particular, do you feel they feel more comfortable being the aggressor in the situation?
No, some of them just fucking lay there like
Oh,
dead.
I'm
I've said this
sorry.
before.
I'm
on the air.
so sorry.
They just fucking lay there with their legs open and
That's
expect you to
horrible.
make them come.
And they
it's
sound like,
fuck you.
If they even
Well,
do that.
if they even make noise, a lot of them just lay there and just it's like
They don't even know to make
all you
noise.
hear is the pillow, like a pillow noise, like that. Like you don't hear anything.
Seriously?
You don't even hear that a lot of times. Though. Like that's one thing I'll say
Fucking
about.
nightmare. That's a fucking
Oh,
nightmare.
yeah.
That's one thing I'll say about the crazy chicks that I've dated.
That's right.
They usually go fucking crazy when you
'Cause
hit the
they're
right
crazy.
spot. But and then you know you're doing something right because they're like, "Oh my god, fuck your children!" Ah! And then you know, all right, I hit that spot again.
The second a
It's all
girl
very
says "fuck your
informative.
children," I come all over. I can't help it.
That is the spot.
As soon as I hear that,
I have to tell you, if I just laid there, I would hate myself. I would hate him. I would hate everything. I would be like, this is. I'd rather be watching television.
I hate
Like,
sex.
what's the point?
Why am I here?
Why am I here?
But
fuck sex.
yeah, that's like a lot. I'm telling you because I mean I did the match. I
did.
fucking went through the gauntlet, and I would say at least 75% were just dead fish.
75%?
I would go to say
Cannot wait
I
to
would
be
go that
sponsored by
far.
Match.com.
Yes.
75% of
I'm like
Match.com.
horrified by
All
the
right, hold on.
statistic.
I'll
like,
take
oh
it
my
down.
God.
65%. I'll take it down. One in every three, I would say.
Wow.
One in every three was a maniac. That's what.
You just lay on your back.
So
and
at
do
least
nothing.
the
In a
other.
good way. In a good way.
in the good way, right?
Well,
right,
hold
right.
on, hold on. Backpedal for a second. So the other 25% were at least vocal or just
no, I like fucking awesome.
Awesome.
like
Okay,
just
good.
fucking batshit crazy.
75%.
And batshit crazy, you know,
In a good way?
I would say 95% of them were batshit crazy. 25%, I'm talking about in bed batshit crazy,
Gotcha.
which
so
is
then
the
you
good
gotta,
type.
Then you have to find what half of the 25% that are not fully like might kill you crazy.
Right. Which is a very low.
Now
low
you're down to
number.
like 10, 12% of the general population. Half of them are probably ugly, so you're down to like 5% of the general population.
And then right, probably lower than that. I would
Right.
say we're getting into like the decimal
Right,
percentages.
right.
Wow.
Negative people.
Negative people. Henry, statistics?
What about it?
He's
Percentage-wise?
he's crunching numbers.
Oh, yeah, I can't argue with that too much.
Yeah, same. Like
Yeah.
7. Wow.
Pretty close.
And then
We
those
don't
negative.
have it so bad.
No,
I'm
we don't.
realizing this.
We don't.
really don't have it
No.
that bad.
No, men are very easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Men are very easy in
I
comparison.
know.
Dude,
That's why
I
I
mean,
love
but
you guys.
you know
Yeah,
what?
I
You
love
need,
men.
like 3
But
things.
most
Love men.
women don't accept that as like a thing that we have to go through a lot to get you guys to get it
you
going.
know what? I'm gonna host. We're gonna host a workshop. We're gonna teach
I'm
these
just
women.
saying.
You guys need. You're such simple creatures. You're like Tamagotchis. There's just
Oh
like
my
3
God.
buttons you have to push, and you guys are
Yes.
set.
That's so it. Yes.
It's awesome.
And
It
that's-
is. It is
yeah.
awesome. And I turn to Superman all the time and I say, "See that?
Superman?
Do you see her? Do you see her? Okay, you're not dating her." And he's like, "I know, honey. I'm very grateful." Like I'm always reminding him like that. Crazy.
And it gives us a complex. Like I used to have this like huge complex that like I had to get that person off, and that's tough, especially like a one night stand or something. You don't know the person from anyone else.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
It is, and then it starts to
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't try so hard.
we know that. You don't care.
I think that happens though. You get to a. Have you always been that way, or you got to a certain point?
No,
where
I
you're just
got
like,
I
fuck
got
it?
to I got there
Yeah.
at one point, and it turns out things go better if you don't give a fuck.
It's true.
And that's the way
Yeah.
it
It's
works.
absolutely true.
That
learned that
is
too.
true.
Yeah.
You put the pressure on, everyone feels it.
I didn't
and
learn
everyone's
that-
fucked up.
I didn't learn that until Match.com dating.
Oh God.
Then I was like,
Can
I
you
don't
stop
fucking. I was
dropping
like,
Match.com because Really?
I'm sorry. A
Never
large
sponsor us, never.
portion of my sexual experiences came from that little stint of time, that 6 to 1 year period that I was on there.
I want you to fuck some
Fuckmatch.com.
eHarmony girls and tell me what
No,
it's
they're
like.
all old and desperate.
How about the Plenty of Fish girls?
Oh, he's
Oh
done
my
that.
God, I did that too. That was even more batshit crazy.
I
than
bet.
that. Enjoyed my secondhand pussy.
In a good way or a bad way?
No, you would. That was even worse in terms of
I would think the chicks would be crazier, but that
That's
would be
what I would
good.
they
too.
weren't the people that they weren't. The profiles were all made up. Like everybody had fake profiles.
like yours, just like yours.
right. I had a black man
Obviously, right.
picture. Right.
Your profile picture was you
Your
and
name was
5 of your
Frank.
fraternity brothers. And I was like, yeah, no. That's never going to... No.
Hey, it worked.
I'd be like, all 5 of them? All right.
They're all.
Click.
They're all John.
They're all John.
Which one do you like?
Fine.
I'm that guy.
Oh, that's me.
All right, so that's fun. Should we do some articles?
Yeah, let's do something. It's hot in here. I want to take my shirt off.
I'll take mine off. You take yours off.
It's turning into that kind of party.
Oh, you said wet underwear party.
Oh, my, you're lucky.
Don't even get me
lucky,
started.
Lucky girl. You're so lucky.
And every last one of them. Homosexual and hots.
I love gay men. Love.
Were they oiled up and stuff?
Oh my God. They were pouring pitchers of water on themselves.
I went to my hairdresser yesterday, and he is flaming, and he was belting out show tunes, and no, I'm so serious. He
I want
was
to know him.
and he was impersonating homophobes. He had me rolling. Like, hey Phil, you like to take it in the ass? Like, he was just hysterical, right?
Gay guys are always funny.
And he encourages me every time I visit him to grab his ass. Oh, it's so
And
yummy.
it's like perfectly peachy, right?
It's a ripe peach.
Love
I wish I could show you my tits right now. Oh, I love the gay men. So hot. So I found this article, and here's the title. Men cuts off testicles, delays wedding.
Why do we always have to talk about castration on the show? Bestiality or castration?
Are you ready? Listen to this. A couple's wedding was delayed after a man allegedly cut off his testicles before storming into a church just an hour before the ceremony was to take place. The man was taken to a hospital Saturday shortly after his self-mutilation.
Taught her a lesson.
I don't know how to say this because I'm not religious. Vicar?
Yes, Vicar.
A vicar and florist put finishing touches to the church. The unnamed man stormed in, throwing chairs around as he soaked the floor in his blood.
Oh, Christ.
I thought this happened at every wedding. Is it not normal?
Well, figuratively, not in a literal sense.
Okay. He's like, my friend said you were going to have my nuts in a box. Right. Here they are. Put them in the box.
I was
you're
gonna present
you're
them to
supposed to bleed into the cup and then pass it around.
Right.
Right, okay. A wedding guest who arrived early told the Brentwood Weekly News that the vicar would not let him enter the church because a man had cut off his testicles with a pair of scissors.
Oh, God.
When I went...
Damn.
When I went into the church, I saw something on the floor which I can only describe as flesh.
He did it there?
Which I thought was a part of his arm, but it was one of his testicles.
Holy fuck.
The wedding guest said.
God.
Oh.
Body of Christ.
After being taken to a hospital, the police referred the man to a mental health assessment.
Jesus, you think?
The wedding went along a half an hour later. The bride was not informed what caused the delay until after the wedding.
She had no
What?
idea.
Are you
She's
kidding
like,
me?
oh my God, what's the holdup?
Wait, he still got married to her?
I suppose so.
And I bet you he went out and bought a gun right after that with no problems.
I have to tell you, this is one of the most amazing articles besides Frank. Like, let's think about this whole thing, how it goes down. Like,
There's no motive.
you're a florist.
He had to have droopy
You try to make
balls.
some extra money on the weekend. You're decorating a church. A dude runs in, bleeding from his cock, screaming and just throwing chairs.
It's just a normal Saturday.
But think about the amount of money that was probably already deposits,
Right.
Cake. He must have had a good pair of
Yes.
scissors.
The dress,
Right?
the dress,
Those floral scissors
the
are
florist,
sharp.
the photographer,
DJ,
Sharp
DJ, the band,
Tin
all that
snips.
stuff. What are you just going to tell all those people?
videographer.
Videographer. You're going to tell all those people to go home?
My testicles are gone, guys.
Or
You gotta go. Everybody's like, well,
wait, what did he
pack
say?
it up.
He said he cut his nuts off. I don't care. What does that have to do with anything?
Okay. Okay. So he comes in, he's throwing chairs, he's screaming. The vicar, whoever the fuck that is, goes, Vicar? Goes, what's the matter?
What's a vicar?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, what is a vicar,
like
Mr. Religious
an
Man?
English minister.
All right, so let's call him the priest.
What's wrong, mates?
What's up, mate?
What a crazy bloke you are.
Why are you acting so bloody crazy? Cut off my testicles, my testes.
He cut off his bloody testes.
What do you think? Stones. He probably said, I dropped my stones.
There's no motive mentioned. There's no
The
reason.
church is bloody. There's blood everywhere.
What a bloody church.
There's no statement that says I cut off my balls because blank. There's nothing in there that's any
it's
sort of
implied
reason.
he didn't want to get married.
Yeah,
isn't it?
we can play that game. Let's
But
do a Mad Lib.
Do you
they-
think that they carried on with the ceremony to spite him?
Fill in a verb.
Do you think that she was like, I don't give a fuck that you cut your nuts off. Nice
You're
try.
still getting fucking married.
Stand next to me right now.
Take this
We're
ring
doing
bearer's
this.
pillow, tape it over
Strike
your crotch,
two.
and let's go.
And
How do you stop the bleeding?
And,
What the fuck? And there's a testicle on the floor of the church. People,
Just one?
that's the best part of the story. Yes, she found, the wedding guest said, I found a testicle.
No, I know that, but
I don't know
I
either.
assume that the other nut was somewhere close by.
Right.
the other one was outside. It got grabbed by
Reminds me
pigeons.
of the hard-boiled egg story you were telling
Yes!
before the show.
Yes, maybe in the
threw it as
confessional.
rice.
Congratulations.
Splat. Smack those balls around.
Ew, so there you go.
It'd be like throwing dumplings instead of rice.
They smashed it instead of a glass.
Squeeze
Mazel
it out.
tov.
Squeeze it into a cup.
I would love to have been a wedding guest at that wedding. Oh
yeah.
my God.
I bet you she put them in a jar and kept them.
Absolutely.
Like watching them.
It's like a family joke now.
She wears them around her neck. See, honey?
Do you remember what happened at John and Alice's wedding?
That was crazy.
It's such a good time.
They put
Best wedding ever.
They put his testicles on the top of the cake. It was crazy.
for extra
They dressed
protein.
him like a little bride and groom. It was
Instead of
amazing.
throwing the bouquet, they threw the balls.
Oh, it's so romantic.
I caught the balls.
Anna Lasuska,
Hi.
a Polish woman,
So
wants
you can pronounce that, and you can't pronounce Visca, whatever.
Vicar or Amish.
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 Amish. All right, Ania Lasuska.
We really don't have any more alcohol. Is that true?
I'll go right now.
Fucking
I will
Henry-
I
go.
just want to double check.
I mean, I always support alcohol, but
I'm
you know.
going.
Paige,
I'll go with you.
what? What?
No. Wait, what? You're an integral part here. You've been gone. You've
sure?
been in day spas.
I can
gotta
do.
go.
I can do both of your
Elizabeth,
voices.
Let's bring Elizabeth in.
The fan is going. A fan's coming on. What's going on
my
right
God,
now?
what's
She's gonna fill the slot.
The fan's driving.
Oh, she's
my
gonna
God.
go.
wow, Jeff.
Wow! I thought you were gonna make
You
her come
have
on the
her
show.
whipped.
Hold on.
Oh! She's gonna put her boot up your ass.
Jeff just
say it.
dangles car keys in
No,
front
I
of her
wasn't
and she
saying
takes
you.
them.
She's putting on her steel
You
tip
douche.
boots right now. She's gonna stick them right
Me?
up your butt, Doc Stacy.
She knows what I'm saying. How dare you dangle car keys like she's a toddler in front of her. Come here.
I think you're trying to backpedal now.
Yeah, I think you made the statement.
You're not mad at me. She's not driving. See, she loves me. She's not mad at me.
Thank you.
$20 will get us a good, decent amount of hooch, right?
Are you sure?
No, maybe we should make it 40.
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
get
hold
all
on.
the
I have
hooch.
money.
I have a banana.
Yes,
That's
you
my
do.
banana.
Yo, who buys Del Monte bananas? Seriously.
The guy at 7-Eleven.
Come on, you got to go with the Chiquita.
Chiquita.
Yeah, those are the good
I agree.
ones.
The Chiquita are better.
Are we even still taping right now?
I
While we're
can't. I
doing
can't
this
drink
whole-
beer.
This
Can
whole
we
money.
Get a beer alternative.
You can drink
Like this?
twisted shit.
I could do that.
Okay.
Best judgment.
You're the best fan ever.
Ever.
Go forth, young Padawan.
We're gonna edit all of this out.
I'll use my judgment. I don't care.
Pertinent,
We're just
pertinent
fucking
material.
killing time right now.
I think it's entertaining.
Killing it.
Okay. So does anyone want to know about this girl whose name I can pronounce?
All right.
Yeah, tell us about the Polak.
She's Polish and she wants to have sex with 100,000 men.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Child's play.
Shooting for the stars.
She's 21. She's attempting to travel to every city in the world.
Isn't that what?
So she can have sex with at least 100,000 men for 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes to have sex with her.
Isn't that what Molly's doing?
That's a
right
little
now?
long, don't you think?
She's not going every
It is
city,
long.
is she?
Molly's Polish?
I want men from Poland, Europe, and all around the world. I love sex, fun, and men, she said.
Can we find out when she's coming to the States?
In Poland, the subject of sex is taboo, and anyone who wants to fulfill their desire, their sexual fantasies, is considered deviant, a whore, or mentally ill. The supposed sex marathon allegedly began last month in Warsaw, according to her Facebook page. Aw, shiz. Let's get on that Facebook page.
Seriously.
Give me that donkey cock.
And she hopes to have her way across Poland before moving to other countries. So far, she's had sex with 284 men and didn't let the fact that she has a serious boyfriend stop her.
Oh.
What?
How does that guy deal with that?
The boyfriend said he was not thrilled with her unusual hobby.
Not thrilled.
Not thrilled.
That
I'm
is
not
the
thrilled with her
understatement.
behavior or all of the diseases.
So on the list of reactions, there's cut your balls off, then there's not thrilled.
Nothing in between.
But he said he
Either
had no
or.
choice and he had to come to terms with it.
Why? Dump the bitch. Are you fucking stupid?
That is the biggest pussy I've ever
Aside from
heard
the
of
fact
in my
that you would
life.
dump a girl
Her
over there?
pussy or him?
Fucking
No, she
shitty horse.
has the whitest set pussy I've ever
Yes,
seen.
she's going to be fucking destroyed by the end
Oh,
of that.
she's gonna be toe up.
You would dump your girlfriend just because she had sex with 100,000 men?
Yes, I think I would.
She's gonna have a pink sock, but in her vagina.
That's true.
I would. You wouldn't feel. How could you feel anything when you get in there? Like, I would have to shove my leg in for her to feel anything.
Well, listen, the vagina is a very elastic thing.
Bullshit.
but
He doesn't
after-
believe that. I've tried to tell him that.
Bullshit.
Here we go.
Are you serious?
It's elastic to a
doesn't-
degree. When you're getting blasted by 100,000 guys, there's no fucking way that's going
Well,
back
in a
to normal.
short amount of time. Yeah,
my
of course.
underwear is elastic, and
it gets
from time
stretched
to
out.
time I have to throw it out because it's been stretched out.
Good point. Good analogy.
Yes, but women
So,
aren't made by
vaginas
hands.
and underwear are the same.
Right.
Okay.
God made both of them, therefore
Well, I
they
would
are
be
the same.
willing. I would be willing to bet if after 100,000 cocks, if she gave it like a 10-year hiatus.
Are vaginas tagless?
So he's got to wait. After waiting the whole time while she's getting fucked, he's got to wait another 10 years before he'll feel good?
No.
Fuck that
This is-
bitch. No,
What does he
no
look like?
woman is worth that much.
That's
I'm
going to
sorry.
take the whole process is going to take about 30 years. It's going to take her 20 years to bang 100,000 men.
That's true. She's only up to like what 280.
And then she has to wait. He has to wait 10 years
Let's
after
do some
that for her
quick
to
math
cinch
here.
up again.
How long has she been running this
Well,
test? And she's up to 280.
I want
men?
to, because they did the math. They did on this
Oh,
page.
oh, go ahead.
So they said that having sex with 100,000 people for 20 minutes each would take a person more than 3.8 years, and that's only if they went at it day and night without breaks for sleep, food, or personal hygiene.
Right.
Which means that's
She said that
that's a
she's
useless calculation.
right.
She said she's planning her sexual encounters to take place on weekends, which would stretch out the time frame considerably, up to nearly 20
90
years.
years old.
Yeah, she's.
How long did I say?
I didn't listen.
I said 20 years.
Okay.
It's going to be way longer than that.
So anyway, I want you guys to know that she has a Facebook page, and she's attempting to attract potential partners on it.
She's going to be a paraplegic before she's fucking done. Everything's going to be
or
fucking completely
dead
done.
from some advanced sexual disease.
They think this is
Diseases.
a very
Diseases.
She might-
Plural. Diseases.
She might become the outbreak monkey.
She could.
will be the host.
She's going to
of-
start a whole new strain of STD.
Exactly, the mega disease that wipes out our
Mega
species.
slut.
It's
Mega
called,
slut
it's called the
5K.
MS1. Mega slut.
MS1.
Because you know, out of 100,000, there will definitely be a monkey or an orangutan in there somewhere.
It'll sneak in there.
They'll slip in.
We don't know the level of quality control. There can be some sort of
The line was long.
And
animal.
She's going to be fucked blind. She won't even know what she's fucking at that point.
You think so?
No, well,
her
she can.
eyes are going to pop right out of her fucking head. There's no way. One person can't take that
They
much
should
beat.
do
I think it's
a-
a fruitless endeavor. She's not going to do it.
They should do a time lapse, where they take a photograph of her every single day and make like a flip book out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And show her
Her vagina?
of her vagina.
Just the vagina.
And show it the time lapse over 100,000
and it
men.
ends with a picture of the Grand Canyon.
Better.
That
They
would be
should
a
do a wall of vagina. Just a wall of, and just keep taking those.
like,
Yeah.
like in a
things.
museum. Put it in a
Yes.
museum.
Yeah, like right now it's all pink and nice, and by
And then by the end,
100,000
it's
cocks,
just it's going to be
an
crumbled
Arby's
and
sandwich.
it's going to look
Right.
like the.
My friend and I started writing a book a few years ago called When Pink Turns Purple,
Interesting.
The Aging of the Female Anatomy.
This is it right here.
This might be the case study that we need.
I think you might have to contact this girl.
When pink turns purple, it's more like brown.
Right. We stopped at purple. We were young.
That's
we
the
were
next
younger.
book.
We were younger at that point. We had only seen purple.
The next book.
We'd
will
only
be-
been up to purple.
Right.
There's some brown.
chartreuse.
I don't know what goes on later. after.
Chartreuse.
What goes after brown?
Then black, and then it falls off.
Dead?
Yeah.
Dead.
Gray and
Postmortem.
Death. All right. A Missouri man was sentenced on Wednesday to 20 years in federal prison for his role in the year-long sexual torture of a mentally deficient young woman. It included electrical shock and mutilation.
That's our.
He was a 46-year-old Edward
dancing?
Bagley Sr., not Junior.
Not Junior.
That's his name.
Junior wants to keep his name clean.
And he pleaded guilty to one of the 11 counts he faced for having a sexual relationship with a minor who was identified by the initials FV, or female victim.
She
He
wanted
basically held her as a sex slave from December 2002 to February 2009 in his trailer home. That's the worst part of the story.
There's just so much awful balled up into one
does it
story.
say age?
Yeah,
How old? That's
She
the
was
important.
The saddest part of that whole
16.
thing is that
The
she was kept in
trailer.
the trailer.
Yeah.
But
That's the worst
16, that's
part.
barely underage.
Okay. The woman was a runaway minor at the time
Then
when
she
the
deserved
abuse
it.
began.
She was asking for it.
She was hung upside down, waterboarded, and had animals she cared for shot in front of her.
No, that's not right.
No.
Oh, that teaches her a lesson.
16 years old, grew up in a foster care home.
Wait, what did she have? Pets with her?
Yeah,
she was traveling with pets?
I guess he had her, get
Yeah,
close
I
to
got
certain
you a kitten.
animals. Yeah.
Here's your little puffykins. Bang!
Puffykins!
Puffanino. It's Puffanino!
Now I'm gonna,
Not Puffanino, no. No, Puffanino.
now comes the waterboarding, bitch.
Perfect.
Happy Sweet 16.
Once the victim turned 18, he had her sign a sex slavery contract and told her the contract legally bound her to him as his sex slave.
Well, she's dumb enough to believe
So
that.
did
he
he get it?
waited until she turned how old?
18.
That is awesome.
Did he have
Because
it notarized?
Right.
It wouldn't be legal if she was a minor.
Right. During the 6 years, he performed abortions on her using vacuums and clothing hangers.
Oh, my God.
The victim was discovered by first responders after she suffered cardiac arrest during a torture session. Isn't that fucking horrible?
All right. Thanks for ruining my day.
To think that all of these things that come up in the news, these are only the people that get caught.
Right.
Do you know how
Yeah.
much of this shit is going on
Exactly.
around in houses and trailers and all these fucking crazy
Yep.
places?
We need a cleansing.
We don't even know what's going on at your house.
I know. And you never will.
We need a population
Staying far
cleansing.
away from whatever city you live in.
It's horrible.
I live in a
Staying
ca-
away
I live
from-
in a-
I'm
I live in a
staying away from
castle,
your
by the way.
kingdom.
Yeah.
You know,
Stay out of
Going
my
nowhere
castle.
near your kingdom, nowhere near your drawbridge. I want no part of it.
we need one of those things where you gather up a whole group of people and just get rid of them all.
Saying a genocide?
Have we ever had one of those?
No.
in
The
the
genocide?
history?
It's called the genocide, I think.
Crazy
a
talk.
Holocaust?
We need another Holocaust.
We need
is what you're
something like
saying.
that. I just think it would work.
You know, you're
What should we
saying
call
somebody
it?
should
Maybe like
start speaking German very
ethnic
large.
cleansing, or
crowd
what
of
do you guys
people.
think?
We can pick like a certain group
Throw
of
some
people,
names around.
like a certain specific group, and
That's
just
fine.
wipe
That's
them
very
all out.
American.
And we'll choose like a symbol.
Yeah,
Put it on everything.
Exactly. And we'll put them in a nice little camp where they can work.
Can we march
Right.
around and
Plant things
Can we,
and-
can
I
we
think
march
it's
around in
amazing.
cute little
Take
outfits?
showers together.
We could make lamp shades out of their skin.
That's fun. I think
Wow.
that's very creative.
We could make money like that.
Pull their teeth out, melt down the gold.
Yeah.
Can we put our logo on that stuff?
Yeah.
Totally. That'll be the symbol. That'll
That will be the symbol
We'll
of the
put that on the
revolution.
flags.
Quit my job tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Holocaust number 2.
Are we
But-
ready for the third article?
No bestiality.
I hope it's
people
as
will
good as
be
the
hurt.
last one.
It's pretty good.
That guy's got an awesome tooth.
A nearly toothless man allegedly bites off another man's private parts during a fight.
That is difficult to do
Especially with one tooth.
with that one tooth.
With one tooth.
TP sent me this.
What if it was a really big tooth?
Yes, I did.
It is a big tooth.
I love that I'm associated with these crazy articles. I get thought you'd be interested in this.
I read them and I send them to you.
This guy got his junk cut off. You will love this.
I thought of you when I read
You know
this.
what I just thought of is the person we just sent to get alcohol even old enough to buy alcohol?
Ooh.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
By what? A couple of weeks?
Stop.
Is she sober enough to bring it back?
Yes.
Why'd you let her out of her sex slave den?
She signed the contract.
Yeah, she's going to.
You signed a contract.
She's under contract. She can't do anything.
So she's going to come back. She's under contract.
I've got her cats.
Mr. Puffykins is in.
All right, hand me the beer and I'll give you your cat back.
All right.
Bang.
Is that why she went so willingly? She's like, okay. And she's like, okay, fine. Don't hurt me.
I get to see the sun.
I don't like these little
These satanic.
She's probably slipping a note to the 7-Eleven
Sign,
guy.
yeah,
She probably-
save me. Send help.
I think she
He's like,
ran
no,
out.
you're under contract. I can't get involved.
I see her running down the street right now.
She went blind as soon as she ran into the parking lot.
laying in the fetal position.
The burning. She hasn't left the parking
Yeah,
lot.
she can't see a damn thing out there.
Burning hurts, Daddy. Crawled under a car. You can't get out.
The muscles of her legs don't work because she's been chained down so long.
Atrophied.
Oh, that poor thing. She's going to listen to this and hate us.
No, she's gonna be like those assholes. I gave you Frank, and this is how you repay me.
She's naked
Dicks.
with bruises on her with money in her hand.
I gave you Frank, and not only do I have to fuck TP, I have to be mocked on the air.
Just pissing in her
I can
alcohol.
handle the mocking, but the fucking of him. Come on.
Make it stop.
I just lie there like a fish, and he still does it.
It was torture.
I represent the
Does he
75%.
have to play the Jonimal sound clips when he mocks me?
Can I just read this?
Oh yeah, Toofy.
God, let me blow my load,
Got it.
people.
One man with one tooth bites off another man.
He used his remaining fang to chomp down on Richard Henderson's manhood like it was a sandwich after being asked to turn his Xbox volume down.
Okay. Now,
Whoa.
first of all,
Xbox.
how did one's penis get anywhere close enough
That is what I
to
wanna know.
this gentleman's face who has one tooth?
Was
Why
he
was the
standing next
penis
to him
exposed?
in his gamer's chair?
Okay, before we get into this, I still want to talk about a couple of episodes ago we were talking about a dog that bit off
Right.
Yes.
the
This
balls
is
or dick
the same
of
kind of thing.
the paraplegic guy.
Right.
Okay. First of all, I want to settle that. That guy, the dog did not unprompted bite off that guy's nuts.
Thank you.
He was fucking with the dog. He put peanut butter on his nuts. He doesn't
You know
have
that
full
for
no,
you know
no.
that for oh.
In my mind.
Okay.
anyway.
Dog lover.
Well, I agree with you because that's what I said. Whoa.
In my mind, he put peanut. Well, not in my mind. I didn't actually think of this until right now. Like I wasn't fantasizing about it in my mind. But he put peanut butter on his nuts. He made the dog lick them. The dog finished licking all of the peanut butter off, then started chewing on his nuts. The guy's arms aren't strong enough to pull the dog
No,
off.
he didn't feel it. He just didn't notice.
He was a paraplegic.
So
until-
why did he put the peanut butter on his nuts then?
How did he do it?
Good job, Matlock.
Thank you.
That was good.
So he put the peanut butter on his nuts. The dog bit off his ball, and he couldn't stop the dog once the dog started chewing on him. Therefore, he reported the dog, had the dog put to sleep. His fault.
He's an
He
asshole.
killed the dog.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole. And just like this story, the guy whose penis was chewed off, it's his fault.
His fault.
Not Toothless McGee over there.
Well, it said that so much force was used during the brutal attack that the 39-year-old member was severed off with one tooth.
He must have had a
his
tiny
His
penis.
penis was how old? 39, did you say? You said the 39-year-old
His
member?
penis was 39.
How
the
old was he?
man, I'm not sure.
He must have.
Still under speculation how old the actual man was.
The dude that chomped it was 41. I'm saying meth heads.
Razor gums.
Yeah.
They counted the rings on the member. It's 39. This is 39.
Gums.
You guys are
You
like a couple of retarded Hardy Boys. I love it.
Right.
You were an investigator.
I was, you could tell.
Yeah. So that's that.
First of all,
I'm buying you a white suit like Matlock
please.
style.
Yeah, like a colonel.
Oh, nice.
Like a Southern colonel.
Can you grow the hair out like a southern girl? Like get that little crisscross
You
tie.
you do need a white mustache though.
Of course.
That would be
I'll get
hot.
on that.
That would be sweet.
But first of all, if you get into a knockdown fight with a one-toothed man, whatever happens from that point on is also your fault. Okay,
Yeah, agreed.
That's what happens.
Agreed.
You know,
While
one
you're
tooth-
taking your pants down.
Right.
We don't know.
Because if
when you decide to take off all of your clothes and get into a fight with a one-toothed man, if he bites your dick off at some point, you're culpable
Grease up
also.
and settle this.
Because I imagine if you have one tooth, you also weigh about 82 pounds.
'Cause
I
the
imagine
meth.
you're a complete meth.
It was
right,
total
head.
meth. Total meth. And that's why he was hanging out with his cock, just like, whatever,
He-
playing
he-
Xbox.
He was trying to beef slap him.
Yeah, he was just
And-
like,
and it went
whatever,
wrong.
I'm so
Or-
fucking high, my cock's
You know
out.
what? I bet you their boyfriends, they were having gay sex and shit went awry.
And they blamed Xbox.
There was peanut butter involved, just like the dog story.
It's always peanut butter.
Speaking of Xbox, Gamefly.com. Gamefly.com/suck. Click on that. There's no code.
No code.
And you get a free 14-day trial.
And
It's 2 weeks.
GTA 5, baby. GTA 5.
And it's the Netflix video games. Gamefly.com. Phenomenal. All right. So here's
Solid.
one more article, and then we'll get to emails and more promos.
Do we have emails?
Yeah.
Solid.
I know. You love emails.
I
Big
fucking
sigh.
love.
She's like, yeah.
You know, I like to know that people do actually listen.
They do.
It
I like
amazes
to
me.
hear their voices.
See, Jeff and I have been around for much longer than you, so the thrill is gone.
We're jaded.
Maybe I'm a
thrill
newbie.
is gone.
You're like, great, another email.
It still amazes me.
Whoa.
What is going on with
Whoa,
the
get your
economy?
banana
What are
check.
you doing?
I find it hard to believe that people listen to this. That's just my.
Because you hate yourself, and this goes back to
Here
the
we
issues
go.
that were brought up on
Here we
Brokeback
go.
Mountain.
Whoa.
The issues that were brought up.
I don't. What?
You have self-hatred. That's why you were such an emotional mess at the end of Brokeback.
I was crying.
Yeah, he was a mess.
bawling.
You were there.
They're shaking like a
saw
baby.
I was
Wait, shaking like a baby?
I was shaking.
You were shaking like a
leaf.
like a
shaken
leaf.
baby.
Okay,
arms.
shaking like a leaf. I know. I had to like console him.
What got you
put-
so upset? I know I cried also, but what
I
got
had
you
to
so
stick his
upset?
head under my shirt.
She
It was
put her,
really upsetting.
She put
It was
her
suckling.
big, strong drummer arms around me, and I felt so protected.
Finally
I coddled
felt
him.
safe.
Where do I put my pee-pee? And I just sat there and looked at those beautiful tattoos and just stroked them.
And then everything changed.
He's dissociating.
We just lost him for
You're in
about 5
another
minutes.
place.
Wait,
But
what's-
answer Henry's question,
Wait,
dude.
what are we talking about?
Why did you cry like I did?
Joe cries when he lies. Does anyone
I
get
don't
that
know if I
reference?
can pinpoint it.
Singing.
At what
Thank
point?
you.
At what point did you get set off?
Well, I think the first.
Yay, the alcohol is here.
Hey, she's the sex slave is back.
Yay.
I
don't
can't
understand that at one point.
I can't believe you came back. That was your opportunity to escape.
Alcohol is here.
You could have escaped.
Back in the cuffs.
You had
Give
your
back
chance.
the change.
Did the sunlight burn?
Don't give back the change.
It was like freedom.
I guess you weren't able to slip the 7-Eleven clerk a help note.
I tried.
She secretly loves TP's penis. Okay, let's move
barbed.
And barbed.
I think it was when he first spit on his hand and just threw it in. That's when the
that when you wept?
Started getting sad.
Okay. That's when you started crying?
That's
on. He was really upset. He was like, I don't understand. There's no courting. There was just sex.
There was just beans
Like,
and sex.
He just couldn't understand
Beans and
why it was
sex.
so cold.
I think it was so beautiful to him. Because think about his 75% and all the
Yes.
hard work he's put into it
Yes.
just to please his partner. And
Yes.
with them, there was no bullshit. It was
Boom.
just throw the cock in.
Right.
No, it was that there was no pleasing Heath Ledger. I
He was
felt
a dick.
for the Jake Gyllenhaal.
He was kind of a dick.
Yeah, I
And he
love
talked like his
Jake.
mouth was
He
wired
was the
shut.
sweet guy that was
Jake
trying
was
to
so
please him.
sweet.
Trying to please him.
We almost
and
needed
what
subtitles
happens?
for him.
That fucking whore Anne Hathaway.
He just gets butt fucked.
Oh, I know, and her stupid little cowboy.
Stupid cowboy.
And that's what happens to the good guy in life. You get butt fucked by another cowboy on a mountain.
And then he smells your shirt.
Oh,
And
that
then he
killed
smells
me
your
when he
bloody
collapsed
shirt.
into the closet.
And misses you.
That's right.
That's what. You're all going to smell my shirt and miss me when I'm gone.
And then Randy Quaid shows up.
The shitter's
Shitter's
full.
that will never not be funny.
Shitter's full.
After that movie,
Play a serious role. He can't.
after that movie, I looked up that clip and I played it over and over and over and over again.
Hey,
I'm
Clark. So happy I brought that back into your life.
Okay.
Merry
The
Christmas.
first thing I thought of as soon as that was the first time I saw that movie. I didn't know he was even going to be in it, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's Randy Quaid!" I was like, "Shit, it's foul!"
She couldn't say. I was like Tourette's.
I couldn't.
Shitter's
I
full.
just like
Every time he came on the screen.
popped out of my mouth. I couldn't help it. Sorry.
All right. We are going to do another Why You Suck in Bed Goes to the Movies, but we have to find a good one.
I say we do Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No.
No. Are you?
No.
No. What are you going to recommend? Grease next?
Hey, maybe.
No.
Let's do.
All right. One more article. Okay.
Okay.
A Florida
I am
man.
a fucking pansy.
Shocking. Florida
Florida,
man.
here we go. Yeah.
He's 50. His penis is 51.
These are the people that decide most of our elections.
He was arrested for chicken wing assault on his wife.
Here we go again.
Thank you.
Here we go again. Ooh, my fave. Oh, best fave
Thank
ever.
you. Capital F, capital A, capital N.
Frank!
I forgot the number one.
Wait, how do we? It said you can win absurdly awesome prizes. How do we just?
Can you just
find
shut
out
up?
If we
Can
win
I-
our prizes.
Oh, my God.
Read your fucking article.
Cops
bitch.
were summoned to the Mayaka city home.
Miyaka.
Arthur,
Mayaka.
the Florida man, shares with his wife Darlene. They've been married 3 years. After a Manatee County Sheriff's Office deputy arrived at the
Manatee.
Wingate Road residence, Patrick, who appeared to be enjoying a glass of wine, explained that he was tired of the marriage and all the fighting, so he tried to leave,
Gay.
only to be stopped by Darlene. She wouldn't leave him alone, so he got mad and threw a bowl of chicken wings at her.
Legit.
While the wings struck her in the upper body, Darlene told cops that she did not want to press charges and she did not want to have her spouse jailed. Despite that request, Patrick was arrested for battery.
Bullshit.
And
With chicken
booked
wings?
in the county lockup.
That's kinda
where
like that-
bond has yet to be set.
It's like
he's
that-
still in jail.
It's like
In
that
Manatee
fucking
County.
pizza. That pizza story
That's right.
that we did a couple months ago.
So he threw wings at her, and now he's locked
These
up.
fucking bitches, man. That's bullshit.
He battered her.
You know how many
with wings.
bitches keep my
she
car?
battered
wings.
Battered wings.
Battered wings.
Assault with battered wings.
Delicious and effective.
Assault
you
and
know,
battered.
I want to make a song like Johnny Hates Jazz, Shattered Dreams.
Battered wings. Battered wings.
Ba-na-na, spicy and hot.
Wow, you guys are terrible.
That's why I'm a drummer.
I love you.
I love you.
You understood.
I do.
And I would do anything for battered wings.
To
Battery wings. All right, so we'll do.
Every time I hear something about global warming and they talk about how eventually the tides are going to rise and Florida's going to go completely underwater,
You
cares?
get happy.
now I think that might be a good thing. And that might be, I don't believe in God, but I think it might be God's way of saying maybe we need to cover Florida and get rid of it.
Well, like John's sexual history, 75% of Florida is a dead fish.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Yes.
there's still 25%
Very
that's
true.
decent. So
It might even be higher in Florida, though.
When we start that genocide
yeah,
thing,
probably. Maybe 10%.
maybe we should start our genocide with Florida.
Work our way up the East Coast.
Yeah.
There's other states I'd like to pick first.
Oh.
Like what?
Yeah, actually, you're probably right.
I can't believe that we
Mississippi.
got a Mississippi should be.
Mississippi.
Butt chugging
It needs to be shut
Georgia.
down.
Yes.
Georgia, the butt chuggers. That's what I hear.
It amazes me still that we got an email from Robbie in Australia.
Yeah.
There are people in
Whoa.
Australia listening to this.
Australian
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are hot.
Crazy.
Actually, our first biggest
I
fans
wish I was
were
in
over
Australia.
in Wales, right? Was it Wales?
Scotland.
I'm sorry, Scotland.
Oh, yes.
Remember?
Yeah.
The couple.
They were big fans of ours.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
they were
right.
everywhere, dude. Everywhere.
You guys
Amazing.
are fucking huge.
I wonder if they still listen, that couple. If you listen, fucking send us something, couple.
So I apologize.
Thanasio.
Ask our Australian listener to send a picture.
It's Thanasio.
I apologize to the people in Florida who are listening to this, but I mean, you live in an awful state with some crazy people.
Well, the reason I was plugging for the 10% because there's a possibility of it might be relocating Twisted Toys to Miami, Florida.
Oh, good for
What?
you. Miami is a good place.
Miami is a good place.
Even though it'll be the first spot.
that's the
underwater
10%.
completely.
That's we'll be the
It's
first.
basically
We'll be the
underwater
first to
already.
die, but
Right.
we won't have to watch everybody else die. So
a lot of hot gay men in Miami.
there's a lot of hot
That's
everything
a really
in Miami.
good thing.
It's a really good place to have a sex toy business.
Dude, yeah.
That's good thinking.
But then we'd lose you.
I'd be back and forth.
That's what she said.
Ow.
It's time to answer your
Just got an email from a publicist wanting to book their client. Guess we are going to get guests.
It's time to answer your emails.
Now blow it up.
Here we go, Mr. Kitty. Take it, kitty. Take it.
Ooh,
Take it,
yeah.
kitty.
That was amazing.
I'm trying to load my email on my phone. Should
That cat just took a load.
I wait for Henry?
It's like that Louis C.K. bit where he's like, if my cat's watching me masturbate, I'll blow it in its eye. I don't give a fuck.
I love him.
I love him as well. He's fantastic.
Okay.
Let's get him on the show. I'm sure we could pull that off.
Oh my God, he's
I'll work
such
on
a
that.
big. He has nothing better to do. All right, hey, Dr. Stacy, TP, John, Molly, and Henry the Ninth. You
it
left
me?
out Paige.
Is the email?
I'm a floater.
I love the show. I've been a big fan for a while, and I listen to every episode.
Solid.
I want to thank you all for keeping me company on my commute to work and school. I love to laugh and find nothing offensive, so I definitely can appreciate all the topics, debates, and random conversations on the show.
Sounds like our kind of guy or
It's a
girl.
It's a chick, Megan.
Chick.
I just listened
She's
to
awesome.
I just listened to the recent episode, The Fork and the Fury, and you guys brought up cat
Furry.
fucking and
Furry.
fury.
Furry.
2 R's?
Yes.
We were just
I'm a
having
doctor.
a conversation
I'm a
about
doctor.
spelling errors.
The Fork and the Fury.
Furry.
Furry.
Shut up. You guys brought up cat fucking and strippers. You guys were wondering how it was possible for a woman to have sex with a cat. I might have an answer.
What?
I work-
Experience?
Oh, please tell me this is a first-hand account. I hope so.
Bring on bestiality!
Oh, that just got me excited. I have half a stock right now waiting for this.
Samar.
I worked at a veterinary, is that said right?
No.
Center for 5 years. A couple years ago, a woman brought her 3 cats in to board with us for a week.
What was your plan with the cat?
In casual conversation, she says she will miss them so much and that her favorite thing to do with them is to slather peanut butter or cat food all over her pussy.
Whoa. What? No, she
and
did
let
not.
her pussies lick it all off together. Now, in parentheses, she says, cat tongues are very rough, like sandpaper.
Right.
Ouch. Well, yeah. She said this with no shame and just shrugged it off like it was normal. This could be what the woman in the article meant by having sex with her cat, ? Anyways, I also want to talk about encounters I have had with strippers. I am straight and not attracted to women, but I love female strippers.
Me too. We have something in
loves
common.
Female strippers.
They smell so good.
I like them too. I'm a pussy lover. Here's some background. I live in a small town. The subdivision I live in is in a semi-rural.
Rural?
She wrote rural, so I just said that to be funny.
Oh, you're a
It's
dick.
rural area.
Stop making fun of our fucking family.
I'm not. It's just a typo. There's a lot of people, but there are dirt roads and a lot of forest. Down the road from my house used to have an illegal underground strip club. You could only hear about it from word of mouth.
Whoa, that sounds like fun.
It was very sketchy in a motorcycle repair warehouse.
I bet you can get hand jobs in there for $25.
Yes.
They just
Or
sectioned
less.
off an area in the warehouse, put a DJ and a few picnic tables for the strippers to dance on and people to sit.
so
There was a
solid.
curtained off corner for private dances. The cops eventually shut it down.
Aw.
I used to go every weekend with some guy friends, or it was also fun to bring a date or boyfriend to get a couple's private dance. I know legit strip clubs have rules, but this one was insane. You could do anything with the girls. The strippers would have sex with each other on the picnic table.
What?
You could finger them, suck on their fun bags, eat their ass, or get a private dance and bang them for an extra $20.
Wow.
$20. Where is
That
this?
is so money well spent.
Most importantly, where is this?
I don't know. Let's see.
It's gotta be Canada.
Besides all of
Florida.
that, it was just a fun place to bring a group of friends to and just hang out. There was music. You could bring your own booze. Plus, in my town, there's barely anything going on, barely any club,
Hold on.
bar, party scene. So it was a fun place to be on a Saturday night.
What the girls look like? What
We
the
used to
girls
make
look
little
like?
paper airplanes out of dollar bills and aim it at their buttholes when they bend over.
I've done that.
I'd
Yeah.
hide money in my clothes and underwear, and they'd grab it out with their mouths, stick the bills in their butt cracks and clams, and make up other stupid games to play while we were there. Me and my twin sister
Solid.
were the only girls that would go, so we got in for free, and the strippers loved us.
Megan, tweet me, baby.
They would literally be bending over, getting their asses eaten by a guy and getting fingered by another guy, and the stripper would just start small talk with me about school, work, pets, tattoos. I didn't think much of it, but realized after I told people how my weekend was that they thought it was beyond disgusting. I have a hard time taking anything seriously, so to me it was just all in harmless good fun. Anyway, sorry for the long email. The episode just made me want to share some stories. Thanks again, guys. Megan. Megan, thank you for the email.
I enjoyed that.
Oh, just sound like.
Sounds like fun.
Would you like to be the third girl that I'm juggling?
I think I have a lot in common with Megan.
Time for a third phone.
I want to know what state, and what the girls look like.
I want a zip code.
Want to run down.
Megan, let us know, please.
Megan, get back to us.
Semi-rural, she
This
said.
is super important.
The rural juror. Anyone watch
Rural juror.
30 Rock? That's the best. If you watch 30 Rock, you'd get that. I'm trying to open this fucking email, but I'll just laugh at the rural juror while I'm doing it.
What you putting up there? Dollar bills, apparently.
That was a
How
great
much-
email. I went from hearing about this woman having cats lick peanut butter off her pussy to, oh my God, let me tell you about this crazy strip club I went to where people banged on a dirty mattress.
And for the record,
I think that
Awesome.
might be not even semi-rural. It sounds like it's rural.
I think
the
it's
shit
rural.
that's going
I think
down
it's
there.
straight up.
It's straight up rural.
Rural.
and for the record, that does not count as having sex with your cats.
It's not having sex with your cats, though.
Are you here to set the record
When
straight?
we were talking about
or-
sex-
Jesus, here we go.
When we were talking
Bestiality
about-
expert.
When we were talking about sex with cats, we were talking about actual penetration, not just one cat or three cats eating out a chick.
Well, I think that's oral sex with a cat. No?
Well, sex is sex. It doesn't have to be penetration.
No, it does.
You're having sexual
No, sex-
contact with a human
It has to be me jackhammering some girl and them not noticing it.
No, fuck that.
And me not noticing the bored look in their eyes.
Yawn.
I told you not to look at me.
No eye contact. No kissing.
I
all
like
right.
boring a hole through the back of their head with my stare.
I had a dream last
You're like
night.
one of those cockroaches.
I had a dream that I was shaking hands with a man, and it went on for a long time because in the dream, I insisted on making eye contact with him while I shook his hand, but his eyes were both lazy, and they were going in so many directions, and I could not get him to look at me. And it was such a frustrating dream because I was like, look at me! And I wouldn't stop shaking his hand until his eyes focused on mine.
And they were just twirling around.
Yeah! It was really weird.
Who was that more awkward for, him or you?
Right?
So what does that mean, psychologist?
I don't know. I just remembered it.
What was the situation?
I love
Where were
the
you?
smell of my own fart. Well, I think it had something to do with last night, because last night I was hit on by a hot black man.
Oh.
Did he have two lady eyes?
No, but he had very big eyes. They weren't unattractive, but they were big, and I remembered that.
Like bulging or just large in diameter?
Slightly bulging and large in diameter, but not scary. So I think I might have, like, my unconscious processed his eyes, and in the dream it was a black man with lazy eyes.
Interesting.
Where's the handshake come in?
Let's all
Because I
digest
shook his
that
hand.
information.
He was hitting on me, and he wouldn't give up. And finally, I said, "I need to go now." And I said, "It was very nice meeting you." And I shook his hand and walked away.
Who let go first?
I did let go.
Did?
Yeah.
So you have to do
I
it.
also stroked his chest, and it was very firm.
Good.
Did he have big hands?
Yes.
He would have fucking destroyed
He
you.
was about 6'3".
Oh, he would have fucking ripped you up.
And you went
good-looking
home?
man. Yeah. I was tired.
He was ready to beat.
And my heels hurt, and I was like, I'm too old for this shit.
On your heels.
I was tired. I was like, all
right, fair enough.
You know what? I didn't have it in me. I would have been a dead fish. Lay.
Did you?
Kanye.
Did you go home and tell Superman to get him jealous?
I did.
Yeah,
And he
you
said,
did.
"Why you fucking tell me these
Yeah,
things?"
you did.
I'm gonna go kill the plants.
I'm gonna,
True that, G.
I'm gonna fucking.
And I said, because I like to hear these things from you, but it never happened. Girlfriend, don't even.
It's because that's weird. You're weird.
He's like, "I've been staring at you all night. Girl, you look good." And he stared at my ass. And I was like, "Of course." Because he's black. And
Exactly.
black men like ass.
They like the thick.
Are you stereotyping?
I think she is.
It's fucking true, dude.
No, it is true.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
I guess. That,
Elizabeth, do black men like ass? Okay.
I guess. You know what?
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me they have bigger penises than us.
If all three of you say it's true, then it must not be a stereotype. I take back my statement.
Superman likes ass
It's
too,
the
and
truth.
he's
They
not
even
black.
say
But
it. It's not like it's like a secret.
yeah, they
Wait a
just
minute.
happen to
Wait
appreciate
a
a
minute.
nice ass.
Is that why that Baby Got Back song came out?
Oh, that's what he was talking about.
I thought he was talking about the upper torso.
Like the tramp stamp area.
Right.
Me too.
I thought like a spinal area.
You guys are dicks.
Someone who
Spinal
does a
area.
lot of
hot.
pull-ups and stuff has good back. Can
My
lift
biggest fear is
can
back
lift a
fat.
lot of children. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Baby
lift
uses the row machine.
Baby can cook and hold two kids at the same time.
So this poor guy, wrote us an email thinking Callie was here. I feel sad, but we'll help you out. I'm just going to ignore you guys. So, hi everybody. This is Elaine. I want to begin with a thanks.
I'm picturing you right now. I don't know why I'm picturing you, but I'm picturing you wearing an apron with a like
Holding 3 children.
holding 3 kids in one arm and like flipping
carrying
pancakes,
groceries.
flipping pancakes with the other.
Baby's
Man,
got
Baby Got Back.
And then a black man walking in and being like, "Baby, you got back."
You got man core strength.
Oh God! I almost said that, you asshole. You stole my line.
Oh shit!
Can I just read this fucking
Yeah,
email?
I'm done.
All right.
No fun anymore. No fun.
I always forget to wear waterproof mascara when I come and record with you guys.
All right, this is Elaine. I want to begin with a thanks for answering my question and update on the situation. I really appreciate the sensitivity with which you guys approached
We
me.
were sensitive.
Do you
about
remember
something?
him? Her? Do you remember Elaine?
What
She
was-
said with which? I like that.
that
Yeah.
just turned Henry on.
Henry's got a boner.
Well, Elaine is the transsexual
Right.
who wanted to sleep with the 2 people.
Oh, and
Remember?
she was trying to figure out which was the better of 2 evils or
Right.
something. Right.
With which one?
With which?
Right. I had to shoot an email over while Callie is back. Well, she's gone.
Sorry. Yeah, you want me to get really pissed drunk, blackout drunk, and then answer your question?
Go ahead.
And that.
How's that?
I'm back.
Dick.
Yep.
I'm back in college
love you,
now.
Callie.
The guy has a girlfriend, so I don't want to play homewrecker. So that's out. Okay, so the guy was out. The girl I mentioned is crazy. I know better
Every
than to
girl
go
is
there.
crazy.
Yeah. Also, my ex and I are drinking acquaintances now, but she has a boyfriend and the herp. So that option is out.
Oh,
dude.
See, the boyfriend part, okay. The herp, that's the problem.
All right.
Only one of them stays forever.
I have 2 questions. I've been talking with others here about my needs, but so far I've been discouraged by friends. My ex is concerned that somebody will hurt me because I'm transgender, and other people have told me to wait until I find the right person. Whatever that means at this rate. I don't get it. Am I around prudes? Is it worth waiting? Wait. Second, how should I approach non-transgender people with dating and sex? Every transgender person I've met here is absolutely batshit. So I want to hook up with someone who isn't deranged. But my ex's concern is my concern too. Any tips?
It is yeah. You just
I gotta pee, so you take this.
That's fragile.
It is.
Yeah, I'd say you got to be as upfront as possible about it. But then, what do we remember where this person lives?
I believe it's United States.
No, I mean, state-wise, because that would make a big difference.
United
Why?
States isn't specific enough for you?
If you're in like fucking Georgia and you go up to a person and say that you're transgender, they're going to be like, let's do a lynching, man. You know, fucking, they're not as...
Spent a lot of time in Georgia, have you?
Someone in New York or like a state that's a little more tolerant of different lifestyles, I think it would be a little less dangerous, even though you still have fucking morons
More
everywhere.
or less. I think, I mean, I think if you live in, I hate to say this, but the bigger city areas, there's definitely more of like the subculture kind
there's
of
a reason
lifestyle.
why people get up and move to different cities, and go to cities.
No, it's true. It's absolutely true.
Especially for
I
those
mean,
reasons.
has he tried, again, another thing I hate to say, but has he tried like, websites and chat rooms and things and,
I'm sure, but a lot of
that are
times you
specific
just want
to his
get,
needs?
You just want to get out and like meet people.
Meet people,
and that's what
yeah.
it sounds like. You just want to go out there and not.
And if this poor person is, like you said, somewhere in bumfuck Georgia and...
Well, hopefully that's not the case. I would say you just have to be upfront about it. Some people, unfortunately, a lot of people are going to be weirded out about it, but, then fuck them and not literally, but just, screw what they think and keep trying. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I just got back in bed.
Your timing
But
is perfect.
you know what? Your ex has a point, though, because people are closed-minded and would take that as an insult, which would be the opposite of what it actually is. Because
That's true.
if you're being hit on by someone, you're being hit on by someone.
Well, they're just, people are just dicks, insecure dicks. And it's not fair to people like Elaine. I mean,
so what's your advice to Elaine? Because
keep trying.
I think tread lightly. I think get to know people for who they are. Unfortunately, you're in a situation where just hooking up, you have it's not as easy for you.
You gotta be
and
upfront.
it's because some people may not know you're transgender, and it's great you're transgender. I mean, all I care about is that you're happy, but other people, you have no idea how they're going to react.
I think more so than most people, she would have to take advantage of different websites, chat rooms, whatever, and actually work all of this stuff out, not in person. Then meet somebody through there. Then
So then
see
up
what
front.
the chemistry. Yeah, I mean, because that's a lot. I think that's a lot to work through in person. And
a lot to get
and
through.
to be let
put somebody on
down
the
if
spot.
you let somebody know after you get to know them and they don't know,
Right.
and they get freaked out by it, that's got to be really painful.
Yeah.
As far as your friends go that are telling you to wait for the one, fuck them. I pulled that bullshit when I was younger too, and it's bullshit. Fuck anybody you want.
What?
As long as you're using protection and whatnot, fuck that prude bullshit. Don't put the pussy or the dick on a pedestal. Done.
Wow.
Amen.
Wow. Wow. How many of
Fuck
these hard
you.
lemonades have you had?
Said with the pussiest drink of all drinks in his hand. I'm going to clench this Mike's Hard Lemonade and tell you how I
Put the
feel.
pussy on a pedestal.
Don't jump. I've said this before on the show. Don't jump down my throat.
watch me stick this bottle in my ass.
You know what? I'm being honest. I made that mistake for a long time. Like I have to wait for the right one. I didn't lose my virginity.
Jesus.
I didn't lose my virginity when I was 14 like a lot of you fucking people. I lost it later in life.
I was 18. Don't fucking generalize.
I was raped.
Oh, God.
Still counts.
Still
Doesn't
counts.
matter how it happened.
Yeah.
It happened.
Doesn't matter. Even if you're too weak
And
to
we're
stop
back to that place.
Oh, we're home.
I'm just saying, like, I had tons of, I had opportunities that I let things get in the way of because of, like, religion and, like, what I thought people would think and stupid bullshit. And fuck that.
I don't know if you are transgender, how you do not move to a big city immediately.
Really? Yeah,
Right?
I agree. I would want to be in a place where it's more, there's more people like me.
Right. You go through all this bullshit about what people think, or you can move to some big city
Where
and
there's
go to
more
these fucking
people like
crazy
that.
clubs
Right.
where everybody's
Exactly.
like you and you just go fucking bananas.
Right. And that's, yeah.
You should be able to put what you want right out on the table. If these stupid little, like, rich Jewish girls here on Long Island can put right out on the table that they want a guy that makes 6 figures and extensive stock portfolio,
Right.
why can't these
Right.
people put
Yeah.
right out on the table what they want?
I mean,
And you're fucking young.
Mommy,
Get
charter
out
a
there.
jet from the vineyards.
Oh my God, John, they're being mean to me.
Yeah, I mean, job number one, get the fuck out of wherever you are and move to somewhere bigger with more people so you don't have to put up with this bullshit.
Or at least seek out people
Right.
like you, like we said, via the internet. You know,
We
whatever it
are
takes.
New Yorkers, and I don't know where you are. If you told me, I apologize. We don't remember, but
We drink a lot.
I black out. No,
Now it's
and
out.
I do. I never want to leave this area because of that acceptance. And believe me, there are many things I want to escape. But I think anything like maybe California, New York, those are some amazing options for you because there is a very accepting atmosphere, and there is a more
There are big cities in other states too.
not like New York and
Not as,
L.A.
but-
and
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I
Oh
mean.
my God, San Francisco,
my
Miami,
God,
Vancouver,
yeah.
Austin, Texas, places where
Montreal,
Montreal,
right,
places.
yeah.
There's so many places you can go. Obviously, New York and LA are the first two that come to mind because those are the biggest ones.
and
but-
because we're kind of jaded too. I mean,
we've seen it all.
But
Nothing
But also,
freaks us
I
out anymore.
wouldn't want to send Elaine to Texas.
Well,
It
as long as
scares
Elaine
me.
stays in Austin, Elaine will be fine.
Yeah.
Go towards the ocean.
It's nicer there.
Lot of escape
Go for a
routes.
seaport town.
but the concerns are legit. Your friends are fucking.
Well,
ball
they're
sacks.
trying to protect
No,
her.
no.
They care about her.
The friends that are worried about her well-being, yes, fine. But the ones that are saying, "Oh, wait," and "Oh," they're just jealous that you're getting out there. and
Exactly.
fucking
You should get
doing
your
it.
sex
Exactly.
on. Get your sex on.
Right
Seriously.
on. Put it out there.
Do whatever.
Fuck everybody else.
Right. Fuck everybody. Fuck
And
everybody.
Elaine, if you want to
I would
send
high
us
five you,
a
but I'm intimidated by your
voicemail,
testosterone.
we would love to hear a voicemail from you because you really are. You're an awesome fan who writes some really thought-inducing emails, and we really like to explore what you bring to the table.
Elaine actually caused a semi-mature conversation to happen here, and that in itself is
It's
amazing.
really amazing.
And
So-
we were all on the same topic for a period of time.
It is amazing.
So the number here is 978-503-SUCK. 978-503-SUCK.
I want to hear voicemails, people. Like I'm hell.
How long is it going to be
Where the
until
hell's
you
he been?
remember the number?
Never.
Okay.
Never. So let's see. I guess that's it for today. Does anyone else have anything to add? We went a little.
Fuck everyone.
I think we're gonna
But wrap it up. Buy your condoms from Amazon.
go on Amazon.com and get nothing off, but contribute to the podcast through our riotcast.com page as well as tweakedaudio.com. Put in the code SUCK and get
33%.
33% off your earbuds, mic'd, unmic'd, all different colors. Go to twistedtoys.net, toys with a Z, and put
Don't
in the code
forget-
SUCK and you'll get 20% off any sex toys you'd like.
Don't forget fucking Gamefly.com.
It's the Netflix for video games. You can play as long as you want, return whenever you want, and buy the game at a cheaper price. We love you.
Thanks for having me.
You're
I get a feeling you'll be
I
back.
think you should come on the next episode too.
All right, I'll bring more alcohol next time.
Promise?
I promise.
Okay.
Hey, fan, are you coming back next episode? I don't know. All right. Well,
She'll be here.
check your
I'm gonna
calendar.
pick her up on the way.
She's chained to the wall. Who's she kidding?
She
Break
doesn't
out the
say.
contract.
If we let you go, are you going to come back?
It's up. That's debatable.
All right.
There's
so
one of those electronic fences around the cave.
What's that collar on your
electric
neck?
collar. That's that noise, that electric noise that keeps
That's what
interfering with
that
the
was?
mic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I thought my awesomeness was just blowing these mics up. Oh, sorry, that's my vibrator. I'm sitting
May I
on
have
it.
some porridge, Jeff?
That's more like it.
That's my butt plug going off.
All right. See you next Tuesday.
Back.